This is a great week to push people out of their comfort zone, right? To be a cheerleader for others in a way that is playful and creative and fun and inspiring so that they can become better versions of themselves. And the reason why is because the sun is entering into Human Design Gate 39, the gate of provocation. This is the energy to provoke people to be better and to reach higher, elevated ways of thinking and consciousness. The word provocation does have some negative connotations to it often in our society. For example, I was doing a reading for a client who had this as a top energy in her chart, and she was saying that she didn't like the fact that her energy naturally made people feel uncomfortable. We had to reframe this. We were looking for ways in her life where she was provoking people to be better versions of themselves. And one way she was doing this was by writing a book about how to prepare for the end of your life. Death is a subject most of us don't want to approach. It's scary, but when we do, and when we are more prepared for death, it is so much easier for us and our families when we know, okay, where do we want to die? How do we want to die? Like, do we want to be really super comfortable, right? Or do we want to die with a priest next to us, or whatever you want, right? When you are prepared for how you want to die, everybody else is prepared in your life and they know what your wishes are, and it becomes that much easier for everybody involved. So that's an example of the high expression of provoking people to be better. And she did it by writing a book. She did not push this information down people's throats. Instead, she put it out there, or she's putting it out there and letting people invite her wisdom in. Right? She's a projector, so this is perfect for her. She's following her strategy and authority. This doesn't mean you have to write a book if you want to push or provoke people. You can sense when the timing is right to push or provoke people, and there are ways to do this. Learning how to follow your strategy and authority is of the utmost importance. So if you want to know what that means, how to lean into that, book a reading with me at alyssahan.com. I'd love to help you. Low expression of the gate of provocation is pushing people's buttons in a way that provokes them in a negative way, out of revenge, for example. So my 3-year-old son, who has the gate of provocation, does this more than I would like with me. He will just annoy the crap out of me to the point where I want to throw him out the window. That's how much he's provoking me. But he can't really understand or sense the timing naturally yet. So that's something that I will have to teach him. Another low expression of this gate is not pushing people or not provoking people because you're afraid of rejection, right? One bad experience and one person's negative reaction could have clouded everything for you, and now you're afraid to push or provoke people. But sensing if the timing is right with your strategy and authority is super important. I think that's it. Because this is the energy of the week, the energy of provocation too, notice where you're being provoked. Who is provoking you? Where are you triggered? And instead of falling into victim mode, notice, okay, where can I be better? Where can I think in new ways? Just be open. Be open to being better and to taking responsibility for your own emotions. All right. Thank you, and I will be back next week.